Good Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to another scorcher out there today. GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this last Wednesday of July, the 29th, 2015. Partly to mostly sunny skies as you head out the door this morning. Temperatures already in the upper 70s, approaching 80 degrees already in Central Park and LaGuardia. It's already 81 at Kennedy this hour at 7 a.m. And other temperatures generally anywhere from the upper 60s into low and mid and upper 70s. 79 this hour already at Newark International, going up for a high today of around 96. So we're not approaching records, but we'll definitely get into the 90s everywhere today. The pressures are relatively stable as high pressure is in control and the winds are light. And it's just going to be another scorcher today. We have a little bit of fog out there, very little bit considering what we had yesterday morning out on Islip and also portions of interior New Jersey where visibility is 3/4 of a mile at Wrightstown in southern New Jersey this hour, and all that's going to burn off into brilliant, blazing sunshine during this afternoon. Visible pass of the satellite imagery this morning shows mostly clear skies, a few cirrus clouds around to the northwestern peripheries here. High pressure is in control, sinking air is in control, a humid air mass in the lower layers of the atmosphere. These obviously is not current to these. This is a radar, and we don't really have anything on the radar, and we're probably not going to expect much of anything other than an isolated threat during today, but that will change by tomorrow. UVI forecast for today on the high side right through Saturday, so sunscreen's going to continue to be a must out there. Grasses are naturally the predominant pollens that are around the region during this time of the year, and that will continue to be on the moderate to high side right through Saturday. Surf zone forecast for the New Jersey and Delaware beaches for today: sunny skies, upper 80s at the beaches, beach winds out of the west at 5, becoming south during the afternoon with sea breezes developing, surf 2 to 3 feet, southeast swell around 2 feet. Water temperature 77 degrees, that's warm. UVI index 9, that's very high. Sunscreen, low risk of rip currents, never swim alone, always swim with a flotation device and in guarded areas. Never swim near piers and jetties. No threat of lightning for today. And the next high tide at Belmar just passed at 6:02, low tide at 12:04 this afternoon, and the next high tide will be this evening at Belmar at about 6:25 p.m. Water vapor channel this morning on a large scale view shows our frontal boundary, which is nearly basically just stalled out across just over the region. It's a basic focal mechanism, but we don't really have any short waves here to really speak about as high pressure is continuing to build over the forecast region during today, tonight, and tomorrow. This cold front will make an approach during tomorrow afternoon and evening with scattered showers and thunderstorms along and in a tropical warm air mass. Upper level winds show our winds converging here with downsloping air, dry sinking air. That means compression drying in the mid and lower layers of the atmosphere and really heating it up to a broiler this afternoon. And on Thursday, we'll show you where the temperatures were yesterday. They were in the 90s, and we're going to do it again with heat indices, and we've got watches and warnings and advisories to talk about as well. If we took a look at, took this off and took a look at the low-level winds, the winds are all converging here from the south and from the west. And the Storm Prediction Center has placed our entire area tomorrow afternoon and evening in a marginal risk for damaging thunderstorms, which would produce locally heavy downpours and strong downburst winds. And as you can see from yesterday's high temperatures, most of them reached above 90 degrees in most areas, even in the urban areas here in New York City and also out towards Delaware and Philadelphia. And we're going to do it again today and tomorrow. It's going to be just a scorcher out there. Okay, we have watches, warnings, and advisories for you for today. Air quality alerts again until 11 p.m. tonight. And that means that anybody who has breathing problems out there is really going to suffer from the ozone and from the air particles during this afternoon, as we have an ozone air quality alert in effect. So you're going to need to get yourself out of and into air-conditioned areas as soon as possible for today, or just avoid being outside throughout most of today, especially during the mid and late part of the afternoon. Heat advisories just about everywhere in the New York City metropolitan area, also down from Trenton and Philadelphia in the I-95 corridor. High heat and humidity, of course. Temperatures in the upper 90s due to temperatures from around 90 to the middle 90s and dew points in the middle 60s to around 70. So definitely going to need hydration. Stay out of the sun as much as possible and into cool and shaded areas as well. On the aviational weather deck, some patchy countryside fog dissipates this morning. It's already doing so. Otherwise, VFR flying conditions, scattered clouds at or above 6,000 feet this afternoon. Isolated thunderstorms possible in the vicinity of the Delaware River Valley area late this afternoon as a sea breeze or bay breeze develops. The initiation there. Southwest winds gusting to around 15 knots this afternoon, except southeast breezes. Sea breezes developing, coastal locations cooling you off there. Tonight, VFR to start, then patchy MVFR and IFR conditions and some fog and stratus, haze late, especially northwestern New Jersey, portions of eastern Pennsylvania. Chance of a shower or thunderstorm around Philadelphia and Millville during 10Z tomorrow morning. Now, tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. Thursday, some fog, haze possible early, then mostly VFR. Showers and thunderstorms expected from west to east, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Possibility in the form of a line or bow echo, and some ceilings and especially visibility restrictions are anticipated for a time as a result of these. Southwest winds increasing to 10 to 15 knots, then diminishing to around 5 knots at night and becoming west-northwest. Friday through Sunday, VFR flying for this first full weekend of August as the front lingers offshore. West to northwest winds near 10 knots Friday, becoming southwest at 5 knots Saturday and Sunday. Not bad at all. Right now outside of Newark, it's sticky 79, dew point 67, humidity 67%. The wind is variable at 3. A few scattered clouds at 25,000 feet. VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia 78, dew point 72, humidity 82%. Haze, visibility 6 miles in that haze, some scattered clouds at about 25 and 30,000 feet. VFR conditions in place. Forecast charts from the Weather Prediction Center. Here's our high pressure and control of the region. This is the analysis. We expect the high pressure to continue across the region until this cold front moves into the region tomorrow afternoon and evening, passing at around 8 o'clock off the coast. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, which would produce some heavy downpours and some strong gusty winds. And then high pressure built in again for the weekend with near to above normal temperatures once again, and we're probably just going to see a repeat performance with less humidity in the air, but still high temperatures will be near upper 80s to around 90. A front begins to approach the region by later Tuesday with the chance of widely scattered showers and thunderstorms once again. GFS maps into motion. High pressure is in control. Here comes the cold front for tomorrow afternoon and evening with showers and thunderstorms. Some of these will be producing some heavy downpours and localized brief wind damage reports as well. Doesn't look like a severe threat, but definitely something to watch out for tomorrow afternoon and evening across the region. And high pressure is in control with hot temperatures, drier air over the weekend from Friday into the weekend, but I will warn you that the temperatures are not going to cool down that much behind this cold front, and they will continue to be on the moderate to normal side for this time of the year, which is about the upper 80s to around 90. And then a cold front approaches by the time we get to Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, and that means a few showers and thunderstorms into the forecast again. Temperatures next week going to get back into the upper 80s and lower 90s again across most of the region as summertime continues for our first full week of August. So once again, be careful out there today, hydrate, and stay out of the sun as much as possible. Do check on your elderly and people with chronic and breathing problems, respiratory issues, and also the pets as well. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm Forecaster Robert Smith. Have a pleasant Wednesday. We'll see you again on Thursday morning.